think you're done.
Think you might need a little bit. At it again with the Hummer Club at Anthracite Outdoor Adventure Area in 2025. We got a great lineup this weekend with a total of 13 trucks. We got a couple of Humvees with us, as well as some H3s and H1s. And then for the specialty, we got a couple of H3s and one H2 with solid axle swaps. If you don't know what a solid axle swap is, it's basically a custom front suspension that was originally independent front suspension that has been changed over to a solid front axle. Before hitting the trails, we got to test out the RTI rig. Now the group that we're going with today is made up of all solid axle swap H3s. We also do have one H2 in the group. Beep! And there comes Josh. So Josh up first is our trail leader with a 2009 H3T Alpha. What's up? I've been waiting.
What the f are you doing?
Well, I'm waiting for you guys.
Crazy, you're wasting all my time. Why don't you just get moving already?
Beep. All right, next up we got Connor with his 2009 H3 Alpha. This is an awesome rig. It has 1-ton axles on it. Definitely probably one of the most capable rigs of the group. Scratch that actually, because here comes Gino with his 2009 H3T. Now this rig only has the 5-cylinder, but despite that, he usually gets it on the first try. Next we got Will with his massive Hummer H2 with a solid front axle that's been moved forward 12 inches, giving him an insane approach angle. Here we got our first black trail of the day, which is rated difficult. This is a short rock garden trail with a bit of a tricky entrance. On one side you have a tall and pointy rock, and on the other side you have a tree. So getting into this trail is proven to be a little bit of a challenge. Oh, look at that, he's going right over that rock.
Big drop.
Big drop. All right, let's see how Connor does. We don't want him to hit a door again. So for a little bit of context, at a previous Hummer Club event, Connor damaged his front and rear passenger doors, and he's super particular about his truck, which I can understand. It's really nice.
You gonna drop in and come up?
Watch out for that tree, Connor. You're gonna hit the door. Ooh, look at that. right, here comes Will. Let's see if he can make it through. I don't think he'll have much of a problem getting through, but fitting through. You got a rock right there, and then a tree right there. Now for the H3s that have went through here, it wasn't too hard because they were a lot narrower. They were able to kind of flex over that rock right there, but Will's H2, a little bit wider, so it's a good idea, fold in the mirror. So he basically has to go here and then down. There we go. Now he's kind of just rotating himself just a little bit so he can avoid that tree there.
There it is. There it is. The tire's got it now. There you go. Straight ahead. You gotta go wide. Now follow it through. Now when you get to here, we went low and then cut back high right.
Will's still going here, but oh, I think Rebecca just kind of started a little prematurely. Look at that. Your axle tube is sitting on a kind of sharp kind of rock. So if you could try to back off. There you go.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, go backwards. Keep that angle and go backwards.
There you go. Just had to be in the right gears and have the lockers on. There's Rebecca. Here, let's watch Gino go right through this. He's gonna eat it up. Look at that, like a pro. Look at that. You made it look easy. Gino's getting after it. Look at that. Up he goes. I mean, he makes that look easy, and he has an I-5 in there. Alright, we came across this hill, which is actually pretty steep. It obviously doesn't look like anything on video, but let's go ahead and see if we can get up this. Here comes Rebecca in the Reloader Mobile. There we go. Connor just did this, and he tried taking this way right here, and he bottomed his diff out. Let's see if he can make it over. Nope, nope, same thing. The problem here is that the diff keeps bottoming out right on this rock right here, so you can't go any further. I'm pretty sure this rig has smaller tires than Connor's.
Keep coming forward. Now start bringing the back driver as you're coming forward.
There you go.
Now bring hard driver.
Look at that, perfect. Had to go up that rock because that divot right there was way too deep. Will Stern, let's see if we can get up. Maybe with that extra suspension travel, we can get up here. Gino. Oh, look at that, he picked up some cargo. I went ahead and stopped for a sec. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at the Whaleback, which is a cool scenic overlook. I've showed it in previous videos before. It's basically just a cool sightseeing thing to see while you're here. Alright, to switch things up today, I'm going to head out with the other group, which is mostly made up of H1s, a few H3s. This is going to be kind of more of an intermediate group that's doing some more moderate trails, blue trails and whatnot. So. Yep, here, a little more this way. A little more there. A little more, keep. All right, driver now. Keep coming. Should be good. You got it, just keep coming up. There you go, you got it. Come on up. All right. Nice. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of a hill climb right here. It's a little bit off camber. Some of the stock vehicles may have a little bit of trouble with it, but the H1 should get right up it. Just keep the wheel straight. You got to go over a rock on your driver wheel. Yeah, a little bit more, a little bit more. Yep, and you're going over the rock. There. Yep, there you go. You're good. Yeah, you're fine. Here comes the Nanomobile. stopping for a little bit of a lunch break. Time for the Uncrustables. We stopped near the edge of the park. I believe this is called Heart Lake, but take a look at this incredible view. So while we were stopped, I was taking some pictures. Some of the guys were messing around on the terrain, and then I caught this. Oh! Ooh! Oh. Uh-oh.
I think you're done.
Think you might need a little bit of assistance.
Oh, it's not about the tires.
I started taking pictures at first, and then I switched to shooting video of you going through here.
I didn't want to be this far over. It sucked me in. I wanted to be over here.
Yeah, I thought you were going to go that way. I didn't realize you were going to try to go to the left. Is there any water getting inside? All right, here we go. Got to do a little bit of a recovery. Okay, let's get the strap. Up. Got the hook. Here you go, get that on.
All right, when he's ready, full tension, because I'm in neutral. Okay.
All right, here we go. Time to get him out of here. There we go, we got him out. Whoa! Holy shit! Oh! 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 We want to make sure your BCM is dry.
It's probably not.
Your BCM is located right here, behind here. You want to make sure that's dry, because if that's not dry, it can start shorting out your truck, and basically anything controlled, the windows, the turn signals, the headlights, the starter, none of it will work. So even if it gets water on it, it should be fine. You just, let's take the cover off and dry it out to make sure it's dry, because without that, your truck is not going to work properly. Take this off right here. This off. There's a good chance it's perfectly fine, but that's the one critical thing about going in water like that. That's the only thing you want to check.
See how hard I was fighting to the left? I did not want to be over there. I knew it was deep.
Yeah. I don't know if it's wet in here, but a little bit wet. All right, we got the connectors blown out just to make sure, because we don't want to short anything.
A little plastic rust.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little.
Yeah, it's dry though. Yeah, the connectors are dry. Now it's
Yep.
clean.
All right, now get the connectors. Yep. And then when we put that back in, we just got to make sure to really seat the connectors, because if you don't seat them properly, sometimes things won't work and you just have to push them in further for it to work. But basically we did get Jeremy's truck working again. The BCM did not get wet, which is really good, because if that gets wet, it can be very hard to replace. If you can't find a brand new one, if you got to get a used one, it could be a whole mess, and just getting a new one is just not a fun experience, because the module just doesn't pop in there. You can't just pop it in. You have to actually get it programmed to your specific vehicle. So right when I saw him go in the water, I did get a little bit nervous for that, because the water did go beyond the door line, and typically when that happens, the BCM can get wet. It looks like the connectors did get wet, but the actual circuit board did not get wet inside there. The connectors got a little wet, but we blew that out with some air, so everything is all good, which I'm thankful for, because yeah, that's not fun to replace that. This is some of the limitations here at AOAA. Basically, Bill right now is on a bit of a camber, so his top right there is dangerously close to hitting the tree. So what he's doing to avoid that is basically stacking some rocks so he can not hit his mirror, because he already went ahead and messed up his snorkel. Oh yeah, when he did that completely clear. It does take a little bit more specialty planning when you are got an H1 out here, because some of the trails like this one we're on now are pretty tight. Oh, there he goes. Let's see, let's watch that corner there. And yep, he makes it through. In previous years we found a trail that was like anti-H1, that it was so freaking narrow that we had to do like a 20-point turn to get some of the H1s through. We got H3 coming in. He's gonna have no problem because he's not as wide. Look at that. Coming through here. It's not a problem that you really realize until you actually get out here and see when you're angled and your top is actually sitting farther towards the tree than the bottom of your vehicle. So it's something you definitely have to watch out for. Once getting through some of these tight spaces, we started to make our way back to the parking lot because it was getting late, and then went for a club dinner. So that kind of actually wraps up the entire weekend. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know I had a blast this weekend, and we'd love to see more of you Hummer owners out here come out to these events. Again, there isn't really much experience required. If you want to come out to these, you can bring a stock H3, a stock H2, and an H1. You do not have to have your rig built up like some of these guys are out here. Whatever you got, you can come out here. Even if you have a Hummer EV, feel free to join us out here. We want more people to come out and just enjoy the weekend, have some fun. So if you guys are interested, you can go ahead and check out the Hummer Club's website, and I will see you later.